So what's happening this week in third grade at Love T. Nolan? Let's find out. So in reading, what are we doing this week in reading? This week we are reviewing how to recount stories by following these 5 steps and using these 5 steps to help us to determine the central message. The central message is the lesson the author is teaching you during the story. So for the past 2 weeks in third grade, we have been learning how to use these 4 strategies to multiply. We've learned how to draw arrays, draw equal groups, use repeated addition, and the number line to help us multiply. This week for homework, we are requiring or requesting our students to start writing out flashcards to learn our fact families. So this week we want to start with our 3 fact family and our 4 fact families, okay? And this is what we want the index cards to look like. So here is a math fact, 3 times 6. Yes, they are to write the math facts, but we also want them to draw out and practice using one of the 4 strategies. For example, 3 times 6, if I'm choosing to use equal groups, my first factor 3 tells me I need to draw my 3 groups. My second factor tells me I need to place 6 items in each group. Now I count them out. 6 plus another 6 is 12, plus another 6 is 18. On the back of the flashcard, I write my product, which is 18. Okay, this is to help our scholars to remember and know their multiplication facts, okay? This week, we're moving into division. And in order to divide, we need to know how to multiply. So please have our scholars complete these flashcards this week to help them learn their math facts. Thank you. In science, our scholars are learning how to identify our 5 Georgia regions and to be able to identify some plants and animals and the features of the land in each region. So there's the mountains region, Piedmont, coastal plains, swamp, and Atlantic Ocean. Scholars will also have a project that is due at the end of next month, and I will go over it in a second. So here is some information to know for this week and for the rest of next month in regards to our project. Our homework. Please have our scholars to complete their homework, math and reading homework every night, and is due every Friday. For homework this week, we are starting with our math facts flashcards and writing and learning our 3s and our 4s fact families. Our science projects are due October 22nd, 2021. They would entail or ask students to choose one Georgia habitat. They can choose either the mountain region, the Piedmont, coastal plains, swamp, or Atlantic Ocean. They have rubrics to follow, some questions to answer, and also they are required to create a diorama. A diorama is a visual representation of the habitat they chose. So in this photograph, you will see that it's made out of a shoebox, and inside the shoebox, they are to mimic and create that region. So here's an example of the Atlantic Ocean. You are not required to purchase anything. Students can draw out and cut and paste their animals and plants and features into the shoebox. Again, you are not required to pay for anything. So this is what's happening this week in third grade. I hope you enjoy our video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Bye, guys.